enough so that he couldn't recover effectively. And as we say that, we have a bump him. Are you gonna? Oh, okay. No bump, no fist bump. Ooh.
I'm just kind of waiting here.
Nah, I think. Well, I think he saw it. All right. No, Delta Force did not win. Kodrabi. There you go.
Yeah, see, they
the fist bump.
yeah.
He wasn't ready for it. But yeah, Aquaze comes from a set that was honestly super close, super impactful in terms of stamina and momentum building as well. Whereas Zomba is coming up from a winner's final, so he rested up a little bit, so he's probably have a fresh mind, a fresh set of fingers just to avoid the pressure that you might feel against a Pikachu that has a field trip against a R.O.B. You know, it's combo city for a Pikachu in this matchup.
Yeah, but it is also still Zomba at the end of the day here. So, I mean, he's definitely fought some of the best Pikachus in the business. You know, he's fought Shiny Mark, he's fought Esam, and Aquaze will definitely have some big shoes to fill there. But, I mean, hey, right now you start off pretty hot. It's kind of like what I mentioned earlier. Sometimes you just start fighting better players and you just start playing better in the process because you really want that win.
Oh, there you go. Yet another hard read for Aquaze. I absolutely agree with you. The fact that Zomba is extremely familiar with this kind of matchup. However, I do still believe, and I will hold on the hill, that Aquaze has been playing quite effectively, and he's feeling himself right now. Great recovery, and once again with a super aggressive attempt, goes for yet another forward smash. Those have been working out. Look at him go. He's just not letting Zomba recover effectively. Absolutely insane that he keeps falling for those forward smashes and keep getting away with it.
I mean, hey, that's just kind of Pikachu in a nutshell. It's disadvantaged city here. Nice, I like that. You're just going to force out that air dodge, get the punish with the up smash. And so I took a quick look at some of the stats. He's only fought Esam once, but that was when Esam was playing V Brawler. But he is 4-0 on Shiny Mark, who is kind of well regarded as the best Pikachu in the world.
Positive on Shiny Mark?
It's 4-0 on Shiny Mark.
Wow.
So we'll definitely see if he's able to kind of like get into his little flow state here. Again, we kind of saw Zomba off to a slower start against Jackal earlier, right? So maybe just needs a game to kind of get things going. But man, I cannot take it from Aquaze though, because he's playing phenomenal. Oh my god, dude! The Z drop into the back end, that was beautiful.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I did say it earlier. It's Combo City, and he is taking advantage of that exactly. Look at those percentages rack up already, 100%. That's a huge lead. Now let's just wait for Zomba to remember that he is a top player, one of the best players in the world. Look at him go, just conceding a stock because he got greedy. Let's call it as what it is. Aquaze, however, has a good opportunity to... Hey, don't jinx it. Don't do it, Skip.
I thought that was it. I thought that was it, man. I'm gonna be real.
Dude,
all right. Oh. Yeah, dude, when I saw that footstool into the Z drop, I'm like, yeah, this is just this is R.O.B. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. All right, fair enough. I see the vision, I guess, but so far we see an Aquaze that's really not allowing that to happen. Yep. Crazy not a skull bash, a tackle, rather, to take that first game. Absolutely insane. He is feeling himself, and just like Pizza Ant is saying in chat, he's locked in for this one, and he has to be. I mean, Skiff, you said it. If Zomba is positive on Shiny Mark, what can we expect from Aquaze, right? However, it's a whole different story because he had a very sizable lead from the very beginning. Well, for the mid of the game, this first bout. Let's just hope that he keeps this momentum. Or if Zomba wakes up and is like, hey, yeah, I remember. I know how to beat Shiny Mark, so let's try that against Aquaze. However, that might be hard again because Aquaze is indeed locked in for this second game of the set. Yet another best-of-3 situation.
Yeah, so as we can see right here, I feel like this is what we're kind of expecting to see kind of going forward here. Not to count Aquaze out, because I'm even looking at the stats here. The game count between Shiny Mark and Zomba is 12-3. So, like, I mean, you've already gotten, like, 1/3 of the games that Shiny Mark has ever gotten on Zomba, you know, in his entire career with these two fighting each other. So you're already doing pretty good, I would say.
I think so, too. Look at him go, though. You know, one of these random forward smashes will do it for Aquaze, if not a forward air once again to catch him and force Zomba to recover once again. Tackle to try to keep Zomba in the air. You gotta be super careful. Those kinds of recoveries are something that Zomba expects, and as such, gets that first stock. That's probably gonna be super painful for Pikachu, who almost gets clipped trying to catch him in the air with a rotor arm. Could have been super deadly as well for the Pikachu.
There we go, man. Just good pressure here. Just kind of recognizing that Aquaze is pressing some buttons. You know, a lot of Pikachus don't want to press that T-Jolt, and he already got a punish on that already, you know, when you try to T-Jolt a little bit higher. So I mean, that's the other side of it, too, is R.O.B loves the box. He'll go in there and press buttons with the best of them. Oh, my God. I mean, we already know about Zomba in the back airs, but Jesus, what a place to throw that out.
He has to go for those aggressive options off stage. Otherwise, Zomba will take advantage of those instances where we know that Pikachu, he's not scared of going off stage, but he has to respect Zomba specifically. I mean, he is a master of offstage play, and even more so when he tries to recover aggressively. Right? Prince knows this, bro. Just spike him. Just go for the down air. It works. I promise. It's not just that I'm addicted to them. It's that it's proven scientifically fact that the down airs work, especially when you least expect them. So far, we see a Zomba with a commanding lead, and you gotta be careful. You don't want to get caught between a Gyro and a R.O.B, otherwise it's deadly. See, he's going for the spikes, and it almost worked out in his favor.
Yeah, he's definitely throwing out a couple silly options here. All right, but we do see the forward tilt kind of punch Pikachu off the stage, and there we go, the down throw Gyro, trying to see if he can find something else to follow in. I like that. Goes off a little stage. You know, just throws the Gyro, see if he can catch him recovering that way for some reason. But, you know, Aquaze, knowing all the better, recover to the other side of the stage there. And, you know, just kind of get back on the stage for free at this point. Oh, but it's going to catch him right out of the quick attack. And that's going to be a game answered back. And I'm actually looking at the history between these two. And it is 2-0 in Zomba's favor, but it's also 4 games to 0. So Aquaze has already gotten 1 game. He's got his first game against Zomba here. So he's definitely feeling a little more confident. However, this game 2 was definitely a bit more lopsided than game 1 was into Zomba's favor.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that for sure. We didn't see the same Aquaze, or man, rather, we didn't see the same Zomba, right? I mean, he wasn't falling for those forward smashes. He wasn't getting too comboed, too juggled, I guess. But it's an inevitability, right? Against a Pikachu who will try to keep you off stage. Of course, Zomba adapting beautifully, making use of the Gyro to extend and to interrupt Pikachu's combos as well. Gotta be careful. This could be a stock if Aquaze is not ready, he's not careful. Just racking up damage. Those rotor arms, absolutely deadly. At one point, it would most likely take a stock if Aquaze is not careful enough.
Right now, okay, he's doing a pretty solid job here. Gets a couple up there, kind of, again, putting on some good pressure. But the problem is that, I mean, Zomba's kind of warmed up here. Okay, I like that. Going for the quick attack, and then you following that up with the up air. Again, okay, we might be able to get a stock here first. And that's what I want to see. I want to see Aquaze to answer back after taking game 1, losing game 2. I want to see what else he's got.
Oh, look at him go, trying to catch Zomba with a downer. Instead, Zomba was ready, trying to chase him down on a platform. Once again, tackle not being enough to take the stock just yet, not close enough. Backer might do it. Of course, Zomba's, R.O.B's big body will be enough. There you go, not a spike, but he got the stock. Nonetheless, those down airs can be so good. And of course, look at him go with a Gyro to stuff out Zomba's aggressive recovery option, just catching him. And this is gonna be free real estate for Aquaze. Unfortunately for him, he falls off the combo. He could still deal a good amount of damage. Absolutely loony the way that he just shoots the laser into the stage to try to catch him on the bounce, and still Aquaze dealing a pretty good amount of damage.
And he's also moving incredibly well here, too. Like, some of the options he's going for is just stuff I feel like I don't normally see, so I really got to hand it to him. Okay, nice T-Jolt placement just to disrupt what Zomba's going to be going for off stage. All right, you do get caught up by the Nair at that point. Yep. You know what, that's one of those moments you're like, okay, cool. I was kind of saucing, I was kind of vibing, I was moving, but I do need to dial it back here just a little bit. I need to recoup myself. It's time to reel it in just a little bit.
Oh, you gotta be extremely careful, especially being off stage. Zomba with a downer, it just works. Gotta be mindful of those spot dodges. There's no way he still manages to survive. Just there's no
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that was just one of those moments where he kind of knew that, like, his positioning, Aquaze kind of had to go right for ledge there. It's either that or you try to go for a crazy angle, recover super high. And, yeah, took his jump, and the quick attack just not going to be able to go further enough or far enough to be able to get that ledge. That's just a well-played final stock there from Zomba.
Wow. I mean... I guess that's one way to put it for sure. But again, I think he absolutely ran away with robbery, actually. I mean, he played so well, but also used every single one of his tools. That was absolutely insane. I was at a loss for words. It doesn't happen too often, but I think Zomba is one of those competitors that manages to do it constantly or so frequently for me. It's just so hard to expect what Zomba is going to do. He is built different. Aquaze, I still think he has what it takes to bring us to a game number 5, but also Zomba is waking up. Zomba is doing insane adjustments. They're just so crazy and so hard to deal with. After all, Zomba is the Prince of New York, and he will take that title to the grave with him for sure. Of course, Aquaze wants to fight back, and he's doing a really good job at keeping this R.O.B in the air. Those juggles have been super effective.
Listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, man. There's no shade to the buzz, but I think Zomba's kind of earned the right to call himself the king of New York. I mean, just going off, how results have been lately, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to argue that Zomba's the best player in New York right now.
Like
it's no disrespect to the buzz.
So why is he now? So where does that left him? Leave him.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get into the hierarchy and how family works in a royal family in this sense, but I'm just saying I think the king title can be swapped between people to see who between who's doing the best. But that's just how I'm calling it right now. But again, Zomba, played it pretty good, played aggressive here, but also Aquaze, both getting a stock pretty quickly, might I add here.
Right. How so? With a down air, with a spike. It's it's how you have to do it, dude. He's going at it again. What a way to just keep Zomba in the air. Fuel is running out, but the recovery is going to be effectively, at least just for a little bit longer. He gets to suffer the combos of Aquaze, who's just putting out Zomba in a very uncomfortable situation as he tries to land once again. Once he is in the stage, Zomba feels commanding once again, trying to bait him out, of course. Catching him on the air dodge. Just that pattern recognition is absolutely insane from Zomba, which allows him to just go crazy once again, take the lead. He's one stock away from moving back into grand finals.
Oh, okay, there we go. What a parry. Still ended up getting a small... Oh, no, that actually wasn't a trade. That must have been a cling. But either way, though, that's a lot of damage going on here. 47%, and that's a Rage R.O.B. Okay, going to drop that gyro. Not going to find the hit he needs, but the Nair will certainly be enough. Gets the up air, 66% now.
All right, Pikachu needs to go for something aggressive. Needs to catch him. Of course, sends him off stage once again. Trying to catch him. Trying to go for another backer. Those are deadly. Fortunately for Aquaze, the gyro ran out of momentum to spin. He recovers effectively once again, but aggressive recoveries are something that are just so iconic from Zomba that he just keeps running away with it. Gotta be super mindful. The pressure is on, and it's incredibly hard to recover. He's trying to clip him, and he does as he recovers aggressively once again. Great stuff from Zomba. Even greater stuff from Aquaze. Despite the fact that he didn't win, it mattered not, because he gave us a phenomenal set for us to enjoy and for you and I's gift to commentate.
I mean, yeah, it's just Zomba just, being the player he is. I assume he's giving him some advice right now, so you definitely love to see that. You love to see it when some of the best players in the world go to their locals and helps the people at those locals, get a little better. Give them some advice. But yeah, I really got to hand it to Aquaze. He was a player that I wasn't always super familiar with before, but I mean, getting third out of Fusion, that's no small feat, and taking a game off Zomba in the process, and his first game off Zomba as well. Yeah. Really got handed to him. Really well played this weekend. Excited to see what Aquaze does and how he grows as a player.
I mean, these replays are something for us to enjoy as well. Please do not dismiss them. It was Aquaze just showing up, why he's becoming such a good competitor, how he's getting used to the high-level play style. Of course, a couple mistakes, or rather areas of opportunity to polish, because to be honest, I think he went toe-to-toe against Zomba, one of the most, rather well-known competitors. He's got mileage not only in the States, well, mostly in the States, of course, but what I tried to say is with competitors from all over the world, rather, right? So he's got that experience, and he's showing why he's one of the best. He still has to fight Jackal, who was actually the one who put him in the lower side of bracket. So he's got something to show still. Maybe bring it back. We might have a true grand finals if Zomba manages to get their bracket reset against Jackal, who was playing insanely well earlier, and he has to be on top form for Zomba, who's actually quite pumped up after his victory against Aquaze.
Yeah, no, he's definitely he's playing really well. So I mean, a little bit. I imagine that Jackal's on the side right now, playing, you know, just trying to stay warm, stay loose, or maybe he's not. I don't know. But Zomba is playing really good, and I imagine that he does want to get his win back after, you know, losing to Jackal in winners finals. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a grand finals reset. But I mean, if we just keep seeing Jackal the way he was playing earlier, I would not be surprised if Jackal ends up taking this. But either way, I mean, I can't call it one way or another. I just kind of going off of knowing how these two play. I mean, that's it.